So, I was just watching YouTube video about people who like summer and people who don't like summer, people who like winter over summer. I'm a person who likes winter over summer. Like, I don't like looking like this. This is a summer thing, having my hair all frizzy and my skin all sticky. I got washed twice today, and my skin is like sticky. Still, it might actually be because of the fact that the my town is covered in smog from that forest fire. That's one of those things I don't like about summer, by the way. It's like every year we get one of those stupid fires, and it comes to the East Coast, all the smoke, and I suffer for it. Thanks, people. Today's the Canadians. Last year was Californians. The year before that was somewhere in Texas. Or was it Virginia? I can't remember. But I never liked summer. As a kid, I never liked it. The only time I like summer is when we get a good thunderstorm. like terrifying thunderstorm. That's when you get a good summer. But if it gets over 75, I'm terrible. I don't like it. I think it's disgusting. I like going for a walk in the 60s, making it down to my bank and back. It's a 15-minute walk. Actually, I think it's more of a 20-minute walk. And I don't want to feel like I just literally got out of a sauna. Actually, right now, because of all the smog, we're in a purple alert thing. Well, you're not supposed to go outside. So, we had that going on right now in I'm in Pennsylvania, so I'm not going to say what town, but I'm in Pennsylvania. We have purple alert right now. They're telling us to wear masks on our phones and stuff. Normally, I wear a mask. I used to do this before 2020. Around 2019, I used to wear a mask just to keep out pollen in summertime. Hate summer pollen. You can actually feel this gross pollen molecules on you. It's making me itchy just thinking about it. You got all the weird bugs crawl around outside, come into your house. You get it gets so hot that you can only take off so much clothes before it's illegal. Well, in winter you can put on as much clothes as you want. You want to wear 17 hoodies? You can do that. I've worn 3 hoodies once before. Most of my clothes are just t-shirts now. That's all I just wear t-shirts all the time. No matter if it's summer or winter. And then some type of jacket. That's what I mainly wear. But one of the biggest things I've always heard is summer is life. And my comeback to these people, I hear it all the time from people. My comeback is always, no, summer is actually death. Because all those things that you think are alive is actually dying. Winter is life. Because without winter, without snow, you can't have summer. Because all the stuff that's we jump to summer, we see plants like this. Oh, this is a cactus. Like a plant, they have to seed during summer. All that's coming up, and it's falling into the ground. If you don't get winter, that's never gonna grow. Winter is life. Winter is reborn. It's basically heaven. If summer is hell, winter is heaven type deal. Because without winter, you don't get green summers. Simple as that. Because you need the snow to pack this stuff into the ground. It decays all the leaves. It makes it into fertilizer to make your backyards look nice. So I gotta shovel some snow. What's the difference between shoveling out some snow over weed whacking? Both of which are terrible things to do, by the way. My back is getting. I'm going on 40, and I don't have a kid. Like my dad and when my dad was my age, he had me doing that stuff. So now here I am, and I'm like, I don't have a kid to tell, hey, do the backyard. It was $20. Technically, it was like 10 back in my day. But I never like summer. I don't like the heat. Honestly, I don't like my own shorts, because I ain't getting any more less than that. Well, summer you could put a pair of jogging pants on, maybe two. Long johns if you really want to. I don't like long johns. You walk outside and you can actually smell the crisp air. You do get that when you can smell a storm coming on someone. That's like one of the best feelings in the world. It's just smelling and feeling the level coming. I like that in summer, but you also get that in fall and spring. But yeah, I never liked summer. It's always too hot. You get up into the 70s, it's too hot. I don't like doing yards. I really do. It's like the only yard I do is mine and my sister's. And after hurting my back just a couple, I think it's exactly a week now. I don't want to do any more yards. Woo. So you got that. I don't think there's not a lot to do in some. Like winter, you can go outside and enjoy yourself, sit in a snow pile. Heck, I was on TikTok and I was in a live stream where I climbed up a giant snow pile I had outside my house and I just sat in it for like an hour. Summer, you can't do that. You sit outside in the sun for an hour, you're basically toast. Yeah. Plus, it doesn't really help that skin cancer runs in my family from UV rays. So I kind of avoid the sun as much as possible. Winter, I put up on a hoodie and I'm out in the snow and I can enjoy it. Summer, not so much, but winter, yeah. It's really hard to think too in summer. Like I stop sleeping, which makes me stop thinking, yeah. My sleeping schedule, like winter, I could sleep 8 hours. Summer, I sleep like maybe an hour a night, maybe two. I got quite a bit of sleep this afternoon now. Oof. I think my body finally just said, "You are healed." It's 2:00 in the morning. Actually, it's going on 3 o'clock in the morning. Eeh. I'll go to bed soon. But yeah, it's just like this. It's like summer never really did anything for me. Like, so you can go to a water park. As a teen, I used to go to water parks and just sit under the picnic table and play cards with, like, technically I played cards with the one girl I had a crush on in my teen years. It was like, hey, here's apples to apples or something like that. Or Uno or something. Yeah. There was one day we went to a amusement park type thing during summer, and I just stayed the entire time at a pool table. Had random people come up and challenge me. Not from my friend group, but just me. Yeah, so I got to go to I used to be able to go to Knoebels, which I was there with Taylor Swift when she was at Knoebels. Heck, I met her parents. So, there was that. I always like music, but that's one thing that's kind of gone away from me because most of the people I used to go with music with can't go to music concerts anymore. So, yeah. I don't know. Like, I'm enjoying it. I don't like this summer. I'm like the video of the Union Pacific 4014 engine, the big boy. Yeah, that was 110 out that day. The fact that my camera was taken, one guy's like, I had on another website. The other guy on the other, there was a comment on the other website about that. It's like, your camera was taken. I'm like, dude, it was 110. It's like, yeah, I was probably having a heat stroke. It's like, oh, yeah. It's like, the fact that I'm still doing this was a miracle because of the fact that I wasn't planning on doing it. Did I post a Country Road video? I think I did. Well, it was me. It was just short, I think I did. But, yeah. It's just one of those things. I never liked summer. Summer just seemed like I don't like having an air conditioner in my house. I'd rather just have the actual natural coolness and have a heater on at 60. Of course, nowadays, with how the oil is going, thanks Trump. Yeah. Who knows if we're going to be able to do that this year? We may have to figure out how to get this boy back up and running. I may have to figure out how to get that there. There's nothing there. Literally, the chimney stops there. Actually, I don't think the chimney stops there. I think it actually stops like right here. But who knows? It's like, yeah, so seeing fireworks is cool during July. But I don't like looking like I'm a greasy mess all the time. I like my long hair, but I was going to cut it a week ago, and stuff kept happening. Actually, I was going to cut it about 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, something like that. And yeah, stuff keeps happening. Heck, I was on TikTok and some of my friends were there, like, hey, James, where have you been? I was like, life. Summer sucks. To be fair, I think that friend group has a little fallen out right now. I don't know what happened to half the people though. I haven't been on TikTok much. It's 2 o'clock in the morning. Yeah. But yeah, winter is like, you look at a tree in summer and you can't see the tree. You see leaves. You look at winter and you see the tree. You see beauty. You see nature. You look at so you get snow and stuff and you drive. But let's put it this way. If you're worried about money all the time, there's something wrong. If you can't take a break and just be like, this looks nice, there's something wrong. I don't know. Winter is a slow down point. It is God telling you to slow down. It is your break. Enjoy it. That's basically what winter is. The summer is like, you have to work. You have to do this, because if you don't cut your backyard, it's going to grow into a jungle. Winter is just basically make a pathway and you're good. Unless your dad has to go to the doctors at 6 o'clock in the morning. I don't like doctors, by the way. I think they're frauds. I think they charge you for too much than what they're actually worth. But that could be a different video. I think I did one earlier with healthcare, but I might do another one. There's a reason I didn't go for my back pains, besides the fact I couldn't because everyone else was there. But yeah. By the way, if I had this back pain in winter, I think it would be a whole lot better. Summer, it's just like you can't get comfortable anywhere. I've been laying on the floor in here, and the floor in here, and the floor upstairs, the bathroom floor upstairs. I believe I posted that on here. That might be just TikTok me being like, looking up at the ceiling. Okay, I gotta go to bed. But yes, winter is better than summer. I'm sorry. And I don't think most people I think the problem with summer is people think they could get away with stuff by rushing around. Winter, you have to slow down. If you don't slow down, you're gonna make a mistake. I think that's one of the reasons winter's amazing. You have to think, stop and think. Well, summer, not too many people think in summer. Most people are thinking about getting home as fast as possible so they can crack a cold one and maybe get in a jacuzzi with a couple friends or whatever. Go to the gym, which you could do in winter. Trick. By the way, anyone else notice that the 24-hour gyms are now like 2 days a week and they're only 8 hours? And it's work hours. It's not actual like evening hours. Like they're open from like 10 to like 9. I don't know. I think there's something with that going on. And don't make me seem like a prude. Seeing people in women in bathing suits. Great thing about summer, but it's one of the only great things about summer. Whew. Like the pollen, the heat, and the bugs, the fact that we seem like we have a firestorm every year. What was it? 2 years ago was Hawaii. 3 years ago, Texas. It's like surprised we haven't had as many bad storms as normal. It's like there's some people I've seen online just talk about stuff. It's like, why can't they use these giant machines to make like the level change? It's like, it's not that simple. You're talking about a force of nature compared to a man-made product. Men should never mess with God. Okay, only God should be able to control the level. I don't know. But people are trying to screw with nature in the first place nowadays. So much so that you can't have your own opinions anymore. There's other things, but let's put it this way: God made two. Mother Nature made two. There aren't 17. If you understand what I'm getting about. But yeah, I don't know. I just never liked summer. Winter's great. Summer was no. I guess I'll see you guys in the next video. I don't think anyone's gonna watch this. I'm just making this just for my own like well-being, getting it out there. But if you do if you do watch this video, let me know if you like summer or winter. I know some people who like spring and fall, and I can actually understand spring and fall. I actually think spring's prettier than winter, and I like winter more. But yeah, just well, leave a like, I guess, comment, winter or summer. That's about it. Bye.